Hey, what's up, everybody? I am DJ Shockley, and this is Falcons Film Review, and I am so excited about today's episode as we are talking sacks. We're talking pass rush. We're talking 6 sacks by the Falcons on the Minnesota Vikings. Dogs getting home, doing a really great job of using things together. They've been aggressive, but under control, but getting to the quarterback. And I got a couple plays. No, not even a couple plays. I got all 6 sacks that I'm going to show you how these guys were working together and getting the job done. Let's start with this first one here, and it goes with Pearce getting to the quarterback. Dorlus also get to the quarterback. We're going to show you where these guys are lined up. Here they are lined up right here. Now, the great thing about this is they're going to run what's called an ET stunt. ET means in and tackle. They're going to replace each other and take their roles. So here you got Pearce. Here's your in. He's going to come around, and he's going to run this loop here. Then you got this tackle. He's going to replace him on the outside. Same thing on the other side. You got Floyd. He's going to come through on this end. And then you got Big Dorlus. He's going to come around and replace him and take his responsibility. Looks like you got Divine DeBobio up there as well. It looks like he's going to blitz, but no, he's actually going to drop into coverage. And Leonard's on the top. Oh, yeah, he's coming. He's on the outside. He's your 5-man pressure coming. You got 6 guys at the line of scrimmage right here. So for the Vikings, I'm not sure who's coming. But guess what? The Falcons do a good job of disguising this and showing what it actually looks like, and then they're going to find a way to get to the quarterback. But those 2 guys are going to be the guys that get to the quarterback. And watch my man Pearce and Dorlus get to the quarterback here. Nice job of coming around the corner here, replacing each other. Here's the ET stunt. Come around, boom, there's the ET stunt. Now you watch these guys pushing. Here's Pearce pushing from the middle. You got Dorlus on the outside, pushing, keeping contained out here. You got Ellis at the top, keeping contained on the outside as well. Where is he supposed to go inside his pocket? There's nowhere for him to go inside his pocket. Is he try to climb? He can't. He can't get outside. They do a good job of rushing with discipline on the outside as well to keep him inside the pocket and then the presence on the inside. He said, okay, if he wants to throw the football, where's he gonna go? Oh, that ain't open. Whoop, that ain't open either. This guy, he's not even looking yet. Nice job here of getting home, and there's Pearce, Dorlus combining for a big-time sack. Those guys rushing. Let's show it from the backside. Remember I talked about the ET stunt. Coming around right through the middle here, boom. Coming around right here from the middle. You got these guys on the outside replacing, keeping contained, and you got Ellis coming off the edge here to keep contained. Now you do a good job here rushing. Watch the speed in which they get from the middle to the outside, and now boom. Look at this pressure. Where is it gonna go? For a quarterback, oh, I am nervous. I am scared. I got nowhere to go with the football and nowhere to run. Get to the quarterback, get home. Love to see it. Good sack. Love to see that. Sack number 1. Let's talk about it. All right, here we go. Sack number 2. My man Leonard Floyd here does a really good job of placating the quarterback because they're going to bring the back in and he's going to run what's going to swing route. Here's Floyd here on the outside. He's going to rush off the edge. He's going to be unblocked, but he's going to be unblocked because he thinks that he's going to guard him. Let's watch as the play comes in. Back comes in. Here it is. Another look as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys lined up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5-man pressure you think is coming here. Ellis off the edge as well. We know he's a good pass rusher. He hurt the Vikings with his pass rush here. But watch Floyd be unblocked off the edge. When he comes off, though, you're going to think he's going to guard this back. So as soon as he stutters right here, you see his eyes. The quarterback's eyes are going towards the back, and then he sees Floyd look at him, so he's like, oh, defense has been got him. But no, he tricks him. Floyd then uses his speed to get there, but then also look at the pocket. Where's he gonna go? He has nowhere to go. Good container up top by Ellis, and then look at all the push from the middle. Look at all this. Look at all this push from the middle. Nice job of collapsing that pocket, and he's not even ready to throw. And again, where's he gonna go with this ball? He's looking him up, nowhere for him to go. Oh, he's not even in his route all the way. He's locked down. AJ's got him in clamps over here as well. Nowhere to go to football. Equals a quick sack. Now the front end still working with the back end, and we get a big-time sack on the outside. Nice job by Leonard Floyd getting home using that speed. Next, we got my man, Jalon Walker, on the edge right here. Jalon Walker uses, this is what you call technique from Jalon Walker. Does a really great job of using his skill set to get around the quarterback here. Now, this offensive lineman here, he's going to get abused by Jalon because he's going to knock down his outside arm, which is his left arm. Knock down that left arm, and it kind of knocks him off balance a little bit, and then he rips and then uses his speed to get all the way around the quarterback. Watch it from the beginning here. Starting from the top. Watch the right arm and right arm. Boom, knock it down. You can see it right here. Right arm right here, gonna knock that left arm down. Knocks the offensive lineman off just a little bit, gets him off balance, and then he's gonna use his left arm to rip on through, and then it's all about speed to the quarterback. Last thing is, this is how fast he gets to the quarterback. By the time McCarthy gets to his last hitch step, which is hitch and ready to throw, Jalon's already on. Boom, hitch, boom, just hitch, and now he's just about to throw, and look where Jalon's at, on his tail. Nowhere to go with the football, and a nice job of getting there. Individual effort, Conor McGregor dance, you love to see it, just Jalon Walker, it's a cool thing to watch that young kid go after. Next one, big Ruke getting a sack here. Oh man, another one here that you love to watch and see here. How the front end works with the back end. Now it looks weird, they got 3 guys to this side, right? But they still do a great job of rushing where he keeps the pocket, keeps the guy inside. You're gonna see once they end up rushing, everybody's in the right spot, boom. Now look at this, now you get up copped here. He got a nice job of keeping the edge here. Floyd's gonna come around and keep the edge here. The most important thing is these guys pushing from the middle. Now the other part about it is defensive linemen have to retrace their steps. And what I mean by that is once they get to a certain point of the level of the quarterback, then you retrace your steps back down to go get him once he starts to climb up in the pocket. So let's watch him here. Get to the point. Now this is the retrace part here. He's gotten to a point where he's level with the quarterback. Now you kept contained. Now as he starts to climb up in the pocket, what you do is retrace your steps and come back. Defensive guys done a good job of keeping their rush lanes right in the middle, and now they're just gonna fold off and make this play as well. As he starts to climb. Also, again, is he open? I don't think so. Is he open? I don't think so. Is this guy open? I don't think so. This guy's not even looking yet. What about him? Not even looking yet. Unbelievable job with the DBs on the back end, plastering to the receivers, and then the D-line with only a 4-man rush getting home here. A nice job of retracing those steps and getting a big-time sack here. Love to see it. Unbelievable job of getting home, all 2 of those guys here. And here's another big-time sack we love to talk about. 4-man pressure again. Here's Dorlus coming off of the edge here. Boom, another ET stunt. You can see the end coming through here, and then you can see here comes Dorlus up the top right here. Dorlus gonna be loop around this way. They do a good job of keeping contained as well, and another great job of rushing with integrity. Now look at this. Remember I talked about get to a point, level as the quarterback. He's coming around the edge here, he's gonna get level to the quarterback as well. Now he looks to retrace his steps, now he goes to climb. Again, we talk about, are the guys open? You guys tell me. I don't think so. You got a guy waiting for him, for Jefferson coming across. Not even looking yet. Locked down. Nice job on the back end. These guys plastering again to those receivers. And now you got rush lanes come across. Another big sack of Dorlus retracing his steps, going to get the quarterback. An awesome job. Again, a 4-man pressure. That's tough to do to get home with 4 guys. Oh, you remember? They got 5 offensive linemen. So a nice job of getting home right there. Last sack of the day, which is maybe my favorite one. Because Caden Ellis is such a problem when he rushes the quarterback, he throws off the offensive lineman. So out here is where you got Zach Harrison. He's the one that's gonna get the sack. He's gonna come free off this side. But what happens is, Caden Ellis has the back in man coverage. Because he has in man coverage, his first step is to step down. When he steps down, this tackle thinks he's blitzing. So as he steps down here, he leaves him wide open. But because he's such a dangerous guy after the quarterback, they let him go. So watch his first step here. First step by this tackle. Watch this tackle right here. His first step goes in because he thinks he's blitzing. Oh, I got to go guard against Caden Ellis and blitzing. Because he does that, he leaves Zach Harrison wide open to the quarterback, and an unbelievable job of going to get him. And now he gets run over as well. Zach Harrison gets the sack fumble. And because Caden Ellis is such a good pass rusher, he changes the dynamic of what the offensive linemen think and ultimately comes up, and his other guys are able to eat. It's been fun watching these guys in week 2. Guess what? There's so much more to go. Rush integrity, discipline, individual effort, and the front end working together with the back end. This defense under Jeff Holbrick has a long way to go, and I like the way they're going. And this was a great start in week 2. Hope you guys enjoyed the Sackpalooza from the Falcons defense. Expecting many more this season, and hope you guys are here to watch them all. I'm DJ Shockley. This has been the Falcons Film Review. We'll see you next time.